Hello, my name is Creosticks, and welcome back to Alan Wake. And, I can actually change up my cars if I wanna. It does look like that car is taking a bit of a damage to the right there. It's... Okay then! Never mind! Oh boy, so run to the car and go then. Okay, good. So as I was saying, these need to really die. And so do you. And so do you. There you go. Maybe we should move forward at some point, so... Okay, I'm just gonna assume I'm hopefully going in the right direction. I'm not sure if that's the actual case, so... Hello. Also, all of you need to not be here. Can we just do that? Oh, oops. I know how to drive, I'm just, you know, I need to do the thing. Okay. Come on. Since the cars do take damage, I don't want to fight extra much if I don't have to. Okay, but that's a checkpoint, right? Yeah. Why is... Okay. But I can just go back to the car and still go. That's not an unreasonable thing to try, right? Because that's the way I'm supposed to go, yeah? Well, vaguely. This car still works fine, so I'll just keep on... Ooh. Well, the music kind of eased up on me, so... What? Okay, I hear an enemy, if you will, or at least the action music of...
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
That's probably true, yes, but I will, also have found a No, that's the flares, right. I was like, wait, that looks like a shell, but it's a flare. Right. Well, you did mention the flare gun. Speaking of which... Ah, boyo. So many guys. Or things. Whatever you are. Oh, don't do that. Ah. You and your... Oh, boy. Ah. Come on. Considering how well you throw those things, the dodging is really, difficult to utilize. It's kind of like a... It's kind of weird how the dodging is the same button as the run button. So you sort of run and dodge at the same time in this weird way, and
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
I'm honestly not sure if they were the same button in the console version. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. It's possible, but I had no real memory of that. So... Eat it. That's better. And there we are. I can deal with the little guys just fine. Come on. There you are. It's perfectly possible I may have played it on easy when I played it on the console ages ago, but I don't remember anymore. Okay, now. I don't think this one was... Come on. It is... I don't think this cabin was the one we were in. No, thank you. That's actually very helpful. Yeah?
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
I don't think he has him.
Horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
With a gun. Yes, I will get you with a gun, but I mean, I don't think it makes any sense why he would have her. The one thing that's weird is the driving license, but I mean, considering that everything else that we've, you know, how can I put this? The situation we're in is essentially that black dark magic that's nightmarish is real and doing shit. Why would the wife have been kidnapped instead of her going into the lake, which was really pretty hard, at least implied in that thing? You know? I don't think Alan is thinking straight in that, how it doesn't really make sense how he would have her. The driving license, sure, where did he get...
about birds over the phone.
That's true. But, so yeah, where did he get that? That's the question. Yes, it's probably gonna get answered, but beyond that, it's just, it doesn't fit that he would have her. Also, there's gonna be just traps upon traps in the coal mine, and it's gonna just be bad. Bad times all around, so... I don't remember, but it just stinks of that. We doing this?
Ow! Ow, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
You don't say. Are we gonna... Apparently we are. I can keep doing this. At least to an extent until my batteries run out, but you know what I mean. Come on. Come on. Come now. I promise it'll be fine, almost. Come on. Just come to Creo sticks.
Ow, make them go away, please.
Okay. Gonna be more. Oh, hello. That's not fair, but okay. Eat that. Come on. We can do this. Just... Let's kill all birds with one flashlight stone. There you go. Any more? It's kind of interesting how they keep name dropping the, you know, American horror classic names. Like they've already name dropped Stephen King and The Shining, and then there was Hitchcock with the birds. Come on. Come now. I promise it'll be over almost quick if you just come to the flashlight, if you will. There you go. Any more? You? Or any of you? Triple attacks are not fair, I'm just gonna tell you that much right now. Come out. Eat it, eat it. There you are.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
That's true. And I am the hero. How's life?
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
That actually makes sense that you would, though.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared.
I had a thought.
The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Very well then.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Not hypnotized at all,
Have a
or
great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
Good girl.
right. Well, that's the thing then. We have a trap waiting for us in every direction we go to, and it's gonna be all fine and good. How goddamn lovely. And also we have some licensed music, I'm pretty sure, in the situation here, so we just gotta try to talk over that and hope it's gonna be just okay and fine. But that's again one episode done, which is all nice and good. So,
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
there we are. Episode 3,
How the
Ransom.
hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
She didn't.
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Right
Help you
over.
folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose.
You
Works
have
as a
haunted
waitress down at the
canisters
diner.
there.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Okay. That's good backstory, I suppose. Special plates and rabbit food, that's good. And now then? Do you open the gate?
It gets
There,
better.
thank-
A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The scratching hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
Okay.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Interesting. So is Barbara, whatever she was, is she the Lady Satan then? I'm kind of confused. Or the darkness wears her face. We saw that text earlier. Maybe that's the thing. That the darkness is a thing, and she's like
well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Rose Marigold, right. But yeah, so indeed, it's gonna just be an obvious trap, but you know, knock on door. Let's hope for the best.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
And I'm so
Rose,
glad
you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
How do you not see that she's... And how do you drink her coffee?
Hey,
She's...
this is really good.
Rose,
Yes.
She's a
my
zombie.
manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
She's a zombie, come on
Barry.
now.
She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry!
Right.
What? What?
Yeah, so moral of the story is don't drink the coffee that's given to you by a zombo. Just do no saying. But I mean,
It's
Al.
coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Oh, hi.
Back to work, boy.
Okay then. Well, I tried to write stuff, and it sort of the page almost, you know, split.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Okay then. So that's more backstory of that. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's not creepy at all. Yes, good. With an Alan Wake altar and everything. So,
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Hello, Rose.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I took the
I
thermos,
couldn't work
thanks.
up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials?
I'm good,
Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Yeah.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Rose, do you... Could you carry Barry?
I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Right. I mean, you said get him into the car, so... Oh!
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
There was always time to waste to read a manuscript page. I will correct you on that point.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
That's an interesting reason to call. Like, she has had visitors for maybe even overnight they're gonna be. I gotta call the police. Yeah, sure. Okay. So, go the way I went. Oh, radio, listening. Come on. Hit the thing.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had a, argument with Danny, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
It sure is. Okay then, now let's see if we can continue on with our adventure and go get the... Ooh! I see a coffee thermos in the distance. That is mine. I will take it like a champ and it'll help me go forward in my day. And I'm sure there's probably nothing here, but just checking. Okay, now. So the darkness took my guns, but then again, that does make sense. Oh, there's someone there, though. Is that the what's the name? Randolph? Hello. Everything okay? You don't seem like a...
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
That is a bullet time slow motion. Well, that is a trigger-happy FBI.
I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
A trigger-happy person for sure.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy.
Right, but you don't have stuff to give him, so... Kind of wondering why the FBI dude is after me. I actually don't remember the exact specifics of that character at this point, so... Also, man, your stamina bar is bad. Okay. I'm just gonna assume that this is the correct way. I'm not completely convinced of that, but I gotta just trust and go. I can't freeze. I'm busy. Bye.
Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
If you can't,
Damn.
if you can't see me in this light, that's you may need to. Why the firing? I mean, does the FBI guy have like a personal thing to try to kill me for some, you know, unspecified reason, or what's the deal with that? And again, your stamina bar is not your best quality, Alan, but we'll get through this, I hope. Is that a page?
Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
Yes, it is. Give. There's always time to read. That's the Alan Wake motto, I'm sure.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Right. The rock stars. I think that might be the old musicians in the cafe we met. Maybe. So the darkness sort of feeds on creative people or something? Oh, hello? Oh, hello. Well, that... Wait, that's a... I think that's a page? It is. That's okay. Looks dangerous to go here, but let's just read it anyway.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Oh no. Well, I hope she comes out okay, I'm not sure. Again, my memories are fairly vague. The broadest of strokes I... Okay. So the sheriff person...
The suspect was last sighted running along the gorge that leads westward from the trailer park. All units are advised that the suspect may be armed. Approach with caution. James out.
Right. So the sheriff seems like she does not agree with shooting at me. But that light is a checkpoint as well, right? Interesting. Okay. But with that checkpoint, I think I should call it here because I'm really running against the clock here and I gotta run. But I do hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, please do drop a like or a comment or even subscribe or share if you want to. It will really help. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.